Hey, what's going on? Thanks for watching. Elise makes a bunch of videos. I think I've been watching too many hot ones. I almost said what's going on YouTube. Just having a little vino after dinner. We had some cake, which I'm pretty sure had a lot of dairy in it, and now got a stomach ache. But anyway, I haven't made an update video in a few days, and so I thought I'd just let everyone know what's going on, all the like 3 or 4 people that are following. So I have been working at the warehouse in O'Connor for this geology company, and I will be flying out to one of their sites in central Western Australia from the 25th for 2 weeks, and then I'll be back for 1 week, and I believe I'll go out again for another 2 weeks, and I believe that schedule will just continue sort of indefinitely. I don't know, it seems like it's a long-tailed project that's been going on for a while. So that's the news. I sort of did my last shift at the warehouse yesterday, just because it's such a long commute. It takes me about 2 hours each way on the transit, and that's even with getting a ride into the local shop main road in Wanneroo here. So I'm pretty much at the very extreme north end of Perth, and the warehouse is at the sort of not extreme south end, but far enough south that yeah, it takes 2 hours. It's about a 45-minute drive if you're gonna drive. But I love being on transit. So anyway, also I just feel like the drive into town, which is about 5 minutes from here by car, was getting a bit annoying for everyone. And then it's like, if I walk, that adds another 25 minutes each way, which means that's actually like 6 hours, possibly more, depending on the waits between like bus to train to bus. So anyway, so I decided I don't need to go to the warehouse anymore, because if the commute is longer than the hours that I'm working, it's just a little bit silly. And it also costs like whatever it is, $6 in bus fare each time. And then, so anyway. So that's the thing. I think I did a short video of what I was doing, which was just like sifting soil samples from like 300 grams into like 50-gram bags. So that was really fascinating and like very interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I might end up doing the same thing on site, but just not in, yeah, but without the commute. Anyway, so apparently it will be like, I think I'll be working every day. So basically 12 days, because the first day is travel day. And then I don't know if we'll really be working that day. I mean, it'll be more like a settle-in day. And then the last day is leaving. So then that's like sort of a leaving day. So yeah, I believe it's like sort of 12 days straight, and then leave, come here, have 5 days off, and then head out again. So that's what's going on. I have been making a lot of random TikToks lately, and by a lot, I mean like once or twice a week. I think I uploaded a few of them onto this YouTube channel as well. Anyway, so that's pretty much the whole news of what's been going on. I did finally get my Western Australia driver's license. I think I maybe mentioned that in a previous video, but if I didn't, hey, so exciting. So that should be arriving in the mail in the next, who knows how long. It seems to take forever for anything to happen. So, but oddly enough, once you're in the system, you actually don't need to have your driver's license on you in this state. It's unique to this state in Australia that you just, you don't need to have it on you. So that's weird. Then you could just pretend to be anyone and then, right? I don't know. Anyway, so that's all good. I have my paper temporary copy that they give you when you get it. And I'm not sure. I think it means like there was no stipulations and it's a full license. So I think it means that I am legally allowed to drive both manual and automatic, because in most places in Australia there's sort of two different licenses. But because I skipped all the process, I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure all the vehicles at the site are manual. So that'll be something. So I'm glad that I did go through that whole garbage of learning how to drive manual, as annoying as it was. What else? I feel like there was other news, but I can't remember now. I went to go get a medical for this other company that I had been applied to, but like, I don't know. They like, it's so annoying. They advertised for, I already did do a video where I talked about this. They advertised for like a certain wage. And then when I got there and went through the whole interview process, they're like, oh, so how much do you expect to get paid? I'm like, as per the advertisement? And they're like, no, it's actually far less than that. I was like, then why am I here? Anyway, so I went to do the medical for that anyway, because I figured I'm going to have to do it possibly anyway. This other job, this with the geologist, wasn't for sure yet. Oh my God. So I went to this stupid thing. It took honestly 4.5 hours. And then the next day, and I skipped like a day of work, like paid work that I could have done to do that. I go in, takes 4.5 hours. And then it's like, the next day at like 10 a.m. they called me, but I was working, so I didn't like, whatever. I checked my voicemail and they're like, yeah, there's actually a form that you have to sign. Can you come back in and like sign this form? And I'm like, what? Why wouldn't have that just happened while I was there? I think it was supposed to, but someone like fucked up there and just didn't. Anyway, so I was like, no. And then they called me the next day and they're like, oh, hey. And I'm like, yeah, I got your voice message. So like this form, can you just like mail it to me or email it to me? Like it seems pretty inconvenient for me to come all the way in, because I was already there for like 5.5 hours or whatever it was. It was only 4.5, but it feels like it was. And they're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't you just do that? Because you had my email. Like, why are we taking an extra 2-3 days to... Anyway, so they're like, oh, okay, so we'll email it to you. So then today, Friday, I finally sent it back to them signed. Because I was thinking I could maybe do a 1 week with them while I'm waiting for this other job to start. But at this point, it's like... I basically did all that for nothing. I went in for the stupid interview, filled out their stupid other thing, did their telephone interview, did their stupid national police check, which was like $45, and like, yeah, cool. And now what? I can get paid barely above minimum wage so that you can, I don't know. Anyway, I really need to just not work with them, I think, which was obvious from the beginning. I should have just not gone to the medical thing to begin with, but then I thought, oh, what if they charge me for one of those, like, canceling too late at the last minute? And then what if the other thing falls through? Anyway, this is a really long rant about nothing. Just to say that I wasted a day getting all this medical check thing done, which was almost completely unnecessary. anyway, I hope you're doing well. Check me out on TikTok if you haven't already. It's Elise Makes a Bunch of Talks. And do not go to Elise Takes a Bunch of Pics, my Instagram, because it is still being hijacked by whoever did that. Hacker, whatever. And they've added all underscores to it last time I checked. But I've just given up. It is a bit annoying because I think it's somehow linked to my Facebook, but I don't know. What else can I do? I've already told Instagram. I sent in all the thing with the stupid thing, and I told everyone to report the account. Haven't followed up on it, so they're probably not doing anything about it. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will keep you updated as we go. Anyway, have a good night, have a good weekend. Peace.